All right, you guys know the go. You know what's happening. It is day 6 in the trenches. And quick disclaimer, today is mainly going to be focused on regenerating my health because my creative ability and my productivity and just the quality of my work has gone down. It has plummeted since I have not been getting enough sleep, not been getting enough water, and not been getting enough good food. So since my health has gone down, my entire life has gone downhill because I haven't stopped working and I haven't stopped training either, but I have stopped taking care of my health. And so that it just, when your health is fucked, your entire life gets fucked because your health is your life. If you got no health, you got no life. So today is going to be mainly focused on regenerating my health. So a lot of water, a lot of sun, a lot of food in the afternoon so that I can be digested by 8 or 9 p.m. and get to sleep by like 9:30 so that I can wake up tomorrow morning absolutely regenerated. Because this week is going to be huge. This week is going to be monumental. We are possibly going to hit a massive inflection point this week. There is big, big, big things in the work as long as we can apply ourselves and be ready for it. So today's going to be focused on health so that we're ready for a huge week. But with that said, we still got shit to do because we're in the trenches. I'm just taking an entire day off. What the fuck is that? We're not taking a day off. No. We still got things to do. So this is what we have to get finished today. Firstly, we need 10 ideas for the chiropractic guy. 10 ideas. Deer. How do you draw a deer? Like this, with some horns, eyes, tail, legs, and some spots. And a mouth. Shit. 10 ideas. An eye and a deer. We need 10 ideas for the chiropractic guy to create a free value opt-in. So a lead magnet, essentially. We need to make a lead magnet for him because he wants to grow his email list because he's got an upcoming course and he's going to be selling a course and he's also going to be selling a product. So he wants to grow his email list. So that's what we're focusing in on. Second thing. 10 ideas. 10 ideas for the real estate guy. Some spots. 10 ideas for the real estate guy because he has huge potential. I called him yesterday on a Saturday night at 5:30 and he was working. It was dead silent in his office. It was dead silent in mine. Real recognize real. He is working hard on a Saturday night. So he's got big potential. I like him. He's cool. And I like his brand vision. It's cool. And it's unique. So there's huge potential there. So we're going to come up with 10 ideas to make him stand out from the other people in the market without being too on the nose or too salesy because he wants his brand to come across as luxury, as elegant, as timeless, not as a Google ad, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't want to seem tacky. So he wants to organically build his brand reputation via elegant luxury marketing. So we got to come up with 10 ideas of unique ways to do that. Third thing, obviously we have to train. We need to train. So we get the muscle train going, an arm, muscle train with a little chimney. This right here, guys, is the muscle train. We need to get the muscle train going because we got to train today. Of course. No days off, even on a Sunday. And let me just elaborate on that because a lot of people think that when I say train daily, that doesn't mean fucking bring yourself this close to death every single day. That doesn't mean self-harm every day. It just means some form of training. Now, on a Saturday and on a Sunday, I do cut back on my training. I do train every single day, but the intensities vary. So throughout the week, I'll do weights at the moment because my knee's busted, but I will be back at Muay Thai training this week. So I'll train for about 2.5 hours a night at Muay Thai. And then on a Saturday and on a Sunday, I'll usually go for a run on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'll do something like 500 push-ups or 200 pull-ups, something like that. Not too intense, but just enough to keep the muscles in the mode. So the training never stops. So that's the third thing we have to do today. And then the fourth thing is the daily checklist, but I can't be fucked getting the whiteboard. So you guys, you already know. This is the morning check-in. I'll check back in a couple hours in the afternoon. We got big things to do. This week is going to be monumental. This week, if we can pull this off, if this week goes right, we are going to hit a huge inflection point, and we can possibly have our first 10K month this month. First month. Big things coming. Big things coming if we can pull this off. So we have to be ready for it. So I need to regenerate on my health and refine my strategy and make sure that all of my time and energy goes into these two people. Because if I can solve their problems better than anyone else, I will get the cream of the crop. So I'll speak to you all soon. This is the morning check-in. It is 10:54 p.m. Sunday night, day 6 in the trenches. And tomorrow is going to mean it is the beginning of a new week. And this week could potentially be life-changing. And I mean that so literally. If we come out the other side of this week victorious, that is going to be huge. It is going to be huge. But that's not going to mean that we've done it. That's not going to mean that we're finished. That's not going to mean that we're free now. No, that's just going to mean that it's going to get a whole lot harder. It is not going to get easier from here. It is only going to get harder because the problems that we are taking on right now are progressively getting bigger. First, it was, I don't have a client. Guys, I'm telling you, if you want to start an online business, if you want to start, it is so easy. Sending emails is not hard. Outreaching is not difficult. It is not hard. That was the initial problem. All right, let me go into trench mode because I need to lock in. So I'm going to start sending 50 emails a day and documenting it, and also the follow-up emails and the calls and whatever. It went from biggest problem being sending emails to biggest problem calling strangers to biggest problem booking the next call with the stranger to the next problem being discuss solutions, present solutions for the problem. And that's where we're at right now. Right now is come up with the solutions for the problems. But I tell you what, this next level of solving the problem, like actually putting the plan into play, putting the strategy into play and refining and improving that strategy, that is the hard part. That is going to be the majority of actually making some serious money. Because the world is just a bunch of people. And if you can solve a really, really, really important problem for a lot of people, that's a lot of money. People get paid on how useful they are. Not a lot of people are useful. A lot of people can work with their back, work with their arms, and get physical labor done. But that's not really, it's necessary, but it isn't as useful as constructing a system that constantly brings in new customers for a business. One time you have to build the system. You build the system once, and it pays you forever. You build the system once, and it pays you forever. You lift a box once, put it in the truck, boom, you just done one box. All right, now do another 50,000. Go through the pain and the brain stretching, brain aching problem solving required to build one system that connects with one specific market. One system. And it pays you forever. If we come out of this next week victorious, that just means it's going to get a whole lot harder. It is not going to get easier from here. I'm not expecting it to get easier from here. And truthfully, I don't want it to get easier from here because I understand that the amount of money you make is based on the amount of value you bring. And value cannot be provided without it. It's valuable for a reason. It's valuable because it's fucking hard. Valuable things are hard to get. They're hard to find. They're hard to acquire. That's why they're valuable. So I understand that this next week is going to be the hardest week so far. And probably the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, and probably for the next 5 years, it's only going to get harder. And I mean that so literally. But after that, once I have enough systems built and they are generating enough money, then it's going to be my job to just oversee and make sure I'm steering the ship, the empire, in the right direction. Because right now I'm working with my hands, I'm working with my back, I'm working with my arms. So this next week is going to be focused on building a strategy that is a puzzle piece in ultimately constructing a system. So this next week is going to be really hard because it's going to be the hardest week so far because we're constantly pushing the limits. That's what trench mode is for. Trench mode is for blitzkrieg, pushing forwards. That's what trench mode is for. So this next week is going to be hard. It's only going to get harder. I'm looking forward to it. And honestly, it is a bit daunting because these are all new problems, but I understand the reality of what's going on here. New problems means new progress. New problems is a good thing. If you're running into the same problem over and over again, you're not moving very far. So guys, this next week is going to be huge. Just like this week that's just gone. We're constantly moving forwards. Each week we are hitting new levels. And this next week, this is where it gets exciting. So guys, tomorrow is Monday of a new week. I'm not even going to do the recap today because you already know I hit all my goals. I came up with an idea that I'm not with 10 ideas that I'm not completely sold on for the chiropractic guy, and 10 ideas that I'm not completely sold on for the property guy. So we're going to refine those. I have my next call with the chiropractic guy on Tuesday, and I haven't set a date for the next call with the property guy. So that's a big thing we need to figure out. But it'll be latest Wednesday this week. That's my own personal thing. So tomorrow, new week, new goals, new objectives. It's going to be a big one. We are moving forwards and we are not stopping because we ain't playing, and I ain't stopping till I'm in that Lambo. Because guys, I guarantee you, I will make it. I guarantee I am going to make it. There isn't a doubt in my mind. I'll speak to you all in the morning.